What is up, everybody? How you guys doing out there? My name is Jason, and I'm going to be your chef today, and I'm super excited to be cooking with you guys. We're going to be making our smash burgers, some onion rings, a little special sauce, okay? Great recipe. I would love to know, where are you guys cooking from, okay? Drop it in the chat. Let me know, where are you guys cooking from? We got Pat and Pam and Carmel. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And we got all sorts of people out here without their cameras on, okay? All sorts of people without these cameras on. Kick those cameras on. I love watching you guys cook. And it's like a whole party. We have like a virtual party going on out here. All right. Jason says, Jason, in Texas, it's my birthday. Wow. Look at that, Jason. Happy birthday. Tell everyone, tell Jason happy birthday. Not me, other Jason here. Jason in Texas. Okay, let's go. Let's find Jason here. If you guys are celebrating anything else, please let me know. All right, happy birthday, guys. The Stevie Wonder birthday song is my favorite birthday song. Okay, a couple of people are still joining. We're gonna go ahead and kick this off. So we got a couple best practices for success. First of which, video on, mute on, okay? As we're doing this, if you have any questions, drop those questions right in the chat. And then I got the world famous Chef Chaw, okay? You guys wanna give Chef Chaw a round of applause? All right, what up, Chaw? If you guys have any questions, drop those questions in the chat. Chaw will help answer them, okay? She's an expert in this recipe, also speaks all sorts of languages. All right, and then we have another very exciting announcement here. Wow, this is actually huge. I did not realize this. Okay, here we go. I gotta cue up the perfect music for this. This just came in from Chef Rosie. Okay, we got Chef Rosie here, and today is Chef Rosie's day off. Okay, that is unbelievable. Congratulations. We know you have worked hard all week for this day, and you deserve this cheeseburger, okay?
Thank you, everyone.
So, Chef Rosie, when you are not doing cooking classes, what do you do? What do you do for work?
I sell insurance, property insurance, auto insurance, umbrella insurance.
Nice. So
Some people might love me, some people might hate me. So
you've been hitting those phones, closing some deals, and now it's your day off. Thank you for celebrating with us.
thank you for having me.
All right, cool. That's a big one. Day off. I remember those. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into this. Video on, mute on, right? Any questions, put the questions in the chat, okay? You're welcome to yell out into the ether, but sometimes I just don't hear you, okay? I do. You can yell at me as much as you want. Trained in a professional kitchen, okay? We can roll with it. As we're doing this, I'm gonna say, are you ready for the next step? If you're ready for the next step, you're gonna give me a thumbs out there, okay? If you need a second, half thumbs, all right? And then Jason, if you are celebrating too much and you catch something on fire, just give me a thumbs down. Aww. Okay? If you guys are cooking with any little chefs out there, we got Wyatt, okay? Put their name in the chat. Okay, we got Wyatt, and who else we got over here at the house? We got it. And Elizabeth. Is that Elizabeth? What up, guys? Awesome little chefs over there. Put the little chef's name in the chat. I love it when kids cook. I've been cooking since literally like day one. I had an easy bake oven when I was like 2 years old. So if you guys are ready to do this, also we got all sorts of people that still have not kicked their cameras on. Okay, you can keep your cameras off. I just want you to know, all right, you're hurting my feelings a little bit. Okay, that's all. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, we're gonna move on here. My feelings just a little bit hurt, tiny bit. Okay, Mary, all right, Diane, Kelly. I'm not gonna say anyone's name out here, but we got Aaron, John, Jody, Kelly, John, Tony, Melissa, Barb, Sean. I'd love for you guys to kick those cameras on. Okay, love seeing you guys. So we're gonna jump right into this. If you are ready to start cooking, okay, let me see a double thumbs up. I'm gonna come spotlight you guys. All right, just like this, double thumbs out there, and then we're gonna jump right into this recipe. All right, here we go. We got Chef Anthony. Anthony is very ready. Okay, crushing this double thumbs up. We got Chef Marilee. Perfect. We got Chef Lori Davidson over here. Bon appetit. All right, we got all little Chef at Andre's house. What up, guys? And we got Chef Superkit, always crushing it. Chef Sierra. All right, and then I think I saw Chef Haley. Okay, she's been cooking with us every week, I think, every week. All right, what up, Chef Haley? All right, awesome job, guys. Alyssa and Lorelai and Wyatt says our camera has not been working since Hurricane Debbie. Well, Chuck, can we send them a camera, okay? Can you get their information? We're gonna send you a camera. I don't know when Hurricane Debbie was. Sounds like it was recent, but we're gonna get you a camera, all right? So the first thing we wanna do here is I'm gonna walk through our ingredients. Very simply, we got some beautiful ground beef. Wow, okay? And then I got some buns. Don't be mad at me, I'm doing gluten-free, all right? And then we got a little mayo, Dijon, some garlic, some pickles for pickle juice, some lettuce, some cheddar cheese, some onions, okay? Our eggs, and then I got our panko over here. Wow. Florida got hit with Debbie. Oh, wow. And then for our equipment, okay, we're gonna need a knife, a cutting board, a cheese grater, okay, bang, a couple nice bowls, right, about 3 bowls, a couple of little smaller bowls. And then we'll want a nice large skillet. So basically I got a big cast iron pan, and then I got a thick pan that we're gonna use for the fryer. Okay? And then you're gonna want a couple sheet trays. You'll want a spider for that fryer. And then we'll want some sheet trays and trays with racks. Cool. Any questions? A couple people emailed in, can we make the onion rings with an air fryer? Absolutely, okay? I'm pretty sure you can put anything in an air fryer, all right? I literally think anything can make its way into that air fryer. Subway sandwich, put it in there. Cookies, put it in there, okay? What else? Whatever ideas you guys got, I think it will work in an air fryer. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is make sure we got our pot of water, our oil on, and we're gonna put that onto medium heat, okay? If you're not sure about the pot, if you hold it up, I'll take a look at it. So we're gonna get that onto medium heat. And then we're gonna do just a little bit of prep here. The first thing we want to grab is our lettuce. So right on the board, you can use a serrated knife or a regular knife. Go ahead, grab your lettuce, pick out the leaves. If you got an extra, if there's some dirt in it, make sure you wash that. And basically we're going to chiffonade. Anthony says hot dog, 5 minutes in the air fryer, perfect, just off the grill texture. Thank you. Thank you for that, Anthony. So wash, and then we're gonna chiffonade the lettuce. Chiffonade means just to be cut really fine, kind of like coleslaw. Okay. All right, Chef Wyatt, you see this? All right, so we're just gonna cut it really fine there. You want that air fryer to be at 350. 350 degrees. So we're just chiffonading this lettuce. And then once it's done, we're gonna pop it into a little bowl. And then we're gonna grab our onions. Okay, we got John over here with another air fryer recipe. Rigatoni pasta. Cook 1 minute past al dente. Drain, little olive oil, parmesan. Toss in the air fryer 11 minutes at 400 equals pasta chips. Wow.
Bon appetit.
Great recipes. Keep them coming. So to show you what we got here, we got our lettuce. Okay. Once you guys got that done, hold it up to the camera. There's a good amount of prep in this, so I just want you guys to hold it up to the camera. We're gonna see how it's looking. All right, perfect. Andre is crushing it. We got Chef Laura with us today. What up, Laura? Oh, Chef Christine, that is perfect. We got our little ones crushing it out there. Okay, and then has this cat done any prep yet, or is it just on the counter? All right, we got Team Marley, perfect. We got Chef Rosie. She forgot the lettuce. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. We'll be all right. All right, Lori, that's perfect. Little Chefs White and Elizabeth, amazing. Okay, we got Chef Bob down here. Lori says, love your apron. Can I buy one? Lori, you send us your email and we will figure out how to get you one of these aprons, okay? Just send it to Cha. Cool. Next thing we're gonna do here is grab our onions, okay? So part of the onion we're gonna save to add to our sauce. The rest is gonna turn into onion rings. So what I'm gonna do here is take the top off ever so lightly, the bottom off ever so lightly, right? And then we'll do that for both of them. Okay. You can kind of factor 1 onion per person. It's usually what it works out to be. John D'Agostino says, whoever's in charge, and Little Chef Dahlia. Sorry, what up, Little Chef Dahlia? Says, whoever's in charge of camera angle deserves a raise. Great job. Easy to see how it's done. Thank you, Chef John. And then basically what you got to do is cut just through the first layer here, okay? All right? And then you'll peel that back. Perfect. There's a wise philosopher that once said, people are like onions. They have layers. And to find out what's going on, you gotta peel the layers back. That philosopher, his name was Donkey. And that's a quote from the movie Shrek, which I love. Okay, so basically, once you guys get the onion done, hold it up to the camera real quick. And then what we're gonna do is basically just save a little bit of one of these onions. Okay, so I'm gonna cut about that much, and we're saving that for the sauce. So set it off aside, okay? Andreas and Team Little Chefs, perfect onions out there. Wow. Okay, who's our little chef's name here? We got little chefs Sam and Violet. What up, guys? Awesome job. Okay, so as long as yours looks like Sam and Violet's, then you're doing good. Little Chef's White and Elizabeth says parfait has layers too. This is true. People are like onions. Sometimes they make you cry. Okay, look at that. I got it. That was good. That was good. It was a lot. Wow, great food fun over here. White and Elizabeth, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna cut our onion rings. And basically, we gotta find that perfect size. It might be different for everyone, okay? Sometimes using a serrated knife is a little bit easier. And I'm going, okay, about maybe like a pencil width, right? Call that about 5 quarters stacked up. And then you want to pop them out, okay? It's closer to about a 1/4 inch, okay? Sierra says to cut them in half. Sierra, cut those halves in half, okay? And then you want to push them out. Make sure you got no root. No root. Onion rings are a lot of fun. What's funny or interesting, if you're to go to Burger King now and get onion rings, I don't think they're onions. I think it's like onion pulp. If you guys, next time you go and get them, I haven't been to Burger King in a long time, but I was in the Philippines, and you know, when you're in another country, you want to like see what it's like. And we went, and there wasn't an onion, but it had the flavor of onion. I think it's literally like onion pulp put together. A good tip for not crying, okay, there's 2 tips. One is if you turn on a fan, that helps with the circulation. Okay, and then the other tip, and this works out really well, people are always very appreciative when I give them this tip, is that if you start crying, all right, when you are cutting onions, does anybody experience this? Quick show of hands if you've ever had that happen. Okay, well, what I do, okay, is I use a technique called denial, okay? So I play a very sad song, and when people are like, why are you crying? I'm like, it's just this song gets me every time. Okay, gets me every time. And so I want to come out there. I want to see how you guys' rings are looking, okay? Hold them up to the camera. Give me one of these. You guys see that? All right, Chef Chow, you want to help me spotlight them? Oh, wow, Lori. There you go, Kirsten. Perfect. Wow. All right, Elisha. Perfect. Amazing. Team Christine. Beautiful. Those are big onions. Those are massive. Okay, what up, guys? All right, Haley, perfect. Wow, look at all those. Oh, Elizabeth, perfect onion rings. All right, there you go, boss man, Bob, crushing it. Yes, beautiful onion rings. Okay, Okay, we didn't forget the onion rings. That is good. That is good. Perfect, Chef Rosie. All right, we got Chef Adrian. Amazing. Chef Karen. Perfect. All right, Marley and Chef Robert. Awesome job, guys. Yeah, nailing it. Wake up with clouds are far behind. All right, so we're gonna make sure that none are doubled up here, right? And then we just want to get them into a bowl. So I got a bowl right here. This is a bowl. And I'm gonna put them in here. If you have any, like, see how this is like a root piece? We don't need that, okay? Don't need that. All of the rings in. All the rings in. Kristen says, at my college bar, they figured out that onion cutting didn't make me cry, so I started making me whip up a vat of salsa every day, 10 pounds of onions. Yikes. Wow. That's wild. Sounds like a cool bar, though. Salsa. Okay, so I'm getting these in here. Amazing. So we got our onions in the bowl. We're gonna let those sit for 1 second, and we're gonna do a little bit more prep. The next thing we're gonna do here is grate our cheese, okay? And I do want to take a moment and make sure that I tell you guys that you're doing a great job. All right, so we're gonna take this. Robert, that was a little bit funny, okay? I see you looking at me. A little bit funny, okay? Just a little bit. Great job, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna grate up this cheese. And as we're doing this, just making sure you're keeping an eye on that fryer. You don't want it to get too hot. Cindy, we'll get that emailed out to you. And then if you just send Shaw your email, we'll try to get that to you faster. We'll prioritize it. Pretty soon, if you're a ButcherBox customer, everything will get posted to ButcherBox. You also can search on truffleshufflesf.com. Wow, beautiful cheese. Make sure you get a little snack attack. Hannah Marshall, you can use your meat thermometer. We want it to be at 350 degrees. That's a great question. So, lettuce, cheese, perfect. Make sure you're staying clean here, wiping everything down. Next, we're gonna take our onion and using a microplane, we're gonna grate this up, okay? And you can grate it up right into a bowl. Thank you, John. If you guys got any other cheese puns you want to share with me, I would love to hear them. If you guys want to hear one kind of funny story, so I'm a classically trained chef. I've never been to culinary school. I worked at a spot in Napa called the French Laundry, and then before that, I worked at a hotel in New Hampshire. And to get my job there, I did this little thing called lying, right? And I made a completely fake resume. I had no idea how to cook, but I wanted to be a chef really bad. Okay, I don't advise this for any of the small children with us today. I just want to put that out there. And I came from a family, wouldn't have a lot of money. Culinary school is very expensive. But there was this resort that kind of did this apprenticeship program. And so I sent them a resume saying I had all this experience. And I was in Florida at the time, and I literally moved to Dixville Notch, New Hampshire, which is the second coldest city in America, and started working at this hotel. And one day they're like, hey, Jason, will you cut these onions? And I was like, yes. And then I realized I had never cut an onion. And so I'm going to start cutting them, and I'm trying to think in my head, how do you cut an onion? I'm like looking around to see if anyone's doing it at the same time. And I basically took them and took the skin off, and then with a completely whole in a circle, I cut into it. At this point, with it still being whole and on the cutting board, all the chefs were like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? What am I doing? This is how I always cut my onions. How do you cut your onions, right? And I go to do the next cut, and I completely went through the onion, cut my hand, all along my hand. All the chefs are staring at me, so I just grabbed a towel and held it in my hand, and then finished cutting the onion. At the end of it, I was like, my mom's cooked with onions. I've never seen her cut an onion. And I was like, Mom, how do you cut your onions? And she's like, oh, I use a cheese grater. And so for our entire childhood, she just used the cheese grater for onions. I thought it was pretty funny. So I got my grated right here. Next, we're gonna do just a little bit of garlic, okay? Just gonna add some excellent flavor to it. We're gonna trim this up here. Yeah, Diane, I was in New Hampshire. So getting 1 clove of garlic, take the skin off, and then we're gonna grate it into that same bowl, okay? Cool. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, we're gonna grate this up. Please don't grate your fingers. Perfect. Amazing. We're just gonna set this next to. So we got our lettuce, cheese, grated mixture, okay? Keeping our cutting board super clean. Next, we wanna grab those buns and get them ready. After these buns, we'll take a quick break, check on everybody, okay? And then we'll jump into the rest of the recipe. So one move that you can do is actually use mayo to butter your buns. And basically, mayo is made with oil and egg, and so what happens is, as the mayo breaks, the oil leaks out and toasts the buns. So it's kind of a southern move to use mayo instead of butter directly. So that's what we're going to do here. I got a little bit of Kewpie mayo. We're going to hit it on there. All right, one question, my onions are super watery, should I drain them? No, all that water is the flavor that we want, okay? when you grate them, you get this onion water that is going to be the flavor. So a little bit of mayo. Nice. And then you want to grab a landing tray. And we're going to spread this out over it. Perfect. I like doing this. I also like it when we use butter, because then you can use the butter your buns joke, okay? Which I think is a good one. I think is a good one. Okay, spreading this on there. Nice. Looks like a grilled cheese. Yeah, it does, huh? Cool. These are going to be very tasty. Okay, we're going to make a little bit of special sauce, and then once we get the sauce done, I'm going to come out there and see how your guys' sauce is looking. And so, very simply for this, it's going to be ketchup, mayo, Dijon, and I want you guys to add it and get it to where you like it, okay? So we're gonna start with 1 cup of the mayo. This is kind of like a Big Mac sauce or the In-N-Out animal style sauce. I'm gonna grab a little spoon. Okay, we're going in with our ketchup. Okay, 1/2 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of Dijon, our grated garlic, grated onion, and a little bit of pickled juice. Okay, and then we're just gonna whisk that together. Going in with our garlic, onion. That's going to give it a really nice texture. And then we want to add a little bit of pickle juice. I got some Mr. Grillo's pickles here. Okay, world famous. Mr. Grillo. He's hanging out. He's a pickle hanging out, about to eat a pickle sandwich. It's unbelievably simple. Thank you, John. Thank you. John, you might get a... You might get a job right in for a Truffle Shuffle here. Okay, let's taste this. Really good. It should be a little spicy from the onion and the garlic. Once we put it on the burger and everything like that, it's gonna go perfectly with it. All right, Chef Sue, what do you think about that? Is that tasty? Nice. You can add some chopped pickles to it. There you go, Chef Lynn. Okay. Okay, I want to come out there, see your guys' sauce. Okay, hold it up to the camera. Let me see that boss sauce. Era, perfect. Nice. Chef Carey, nailing it out there. There you go, Stu. Beautiful sauce. All right, Team Anthony, great job. Wow, look at that. All right, nice job. Chef Elijah, perfect. All right, Lori looking really nice. All right, Chef Sue, how's that looking? Oh, incredible. Incredible. Okay, awesome job, guys. If we got any questions, let me know. Okay, this is a great time to ask any questions. I'm gonna set my sauce over here. All right, I got my buns over here. Wow. And then our last piece of prep is to get the patties ready, okay? So if you haven't already, go ahead and we're gonna open these up and just get them super dry, all right? And then Chef Corey, could you help me get a nice big plate to put all these patties on? Amazing. That's perfect, Sue. So we're gonna split this in fours. What I recommend is you just take your knife and literally cut it in four. Okay, 1, 2, and I got 4 pieces. Wash your knife. And then John wants to know any tips on getting a good char without smoking out an apartment. John, unplug your smoke detector, okay? You gotta make a decision here. You want a good char or, I mean, you made your decision. You want a good char, now you just gotta eliminate any obstacles in the way, okay? All right. So what we're gonna do now is, our goal is to get these to be like smash burgers, right? So we're gonna press them down as much as we can while keeping them together. All right, got one. It's very hard to get a good, I mean, every time I cook in my apartment, I set the fire alarm off. Every time. It's like, I don't know what to tell you there, John. We're both in the same boat. Okay, so we're getting nice big patties. Do your best to keep them into a circle. Okay? And then we're gonna just pop those in the fridge. Once you guys get those patties done, okay, if you're still working on them, show them off to the camera real quick. I just want to see a couple of them, see how we're doing. Oh, Sarah, that's perfect. Nice. Chef Sue, absolutely crushing it. Chef Sue, Perkins, absolutely crushing it. Karen, those look great. Christine, amazing. Look at that first inch. My team Jason over here. Got Lori nailing it. Oh, we got Little Chefs Wyatt and Elizabeth over here. Wow. That's a super cool taco hat you got over there too. I wonder where you guys got that from. All right, awesome. So we're officially on step 1 of how to cook. So we're gonna get to toasting our buns here. And basically we're gonna toast our buns, make our onion rings, make our burgers, eat it all together. It's gonna be crazy delicious. So I got a large cast iron I'm gonna bring into the, so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna we want to get this on medium-high heat. And Corey's gonna help me adjust this camera just to give you guys a little bit better angle, okay? We want you guys to have the best. The best in life is all we want to give you. So while this is heating up, you don't have to add any oil. We're just gonna go right down with the mayo, okay? And that should help us get a nice crust. We can just, whatever size pan you have, we can do 2 at a time. Okay, so we're just gonna let those get nice toast on them. And if you have someone else in the kitchen, you can have them start putting together the breading station, which is basically just gonna be 3 bowls, flour, and breadcrumbs. All right. In just 1 second, we'll take a look at these. Nothing yet. I'm gonna turn my heat up. Cool. Well, that's okay. So right now we want to go ahead and let us toast these buns together. And while that's going, we want to work on our 1 bowl, 2, 3. Okay. It's gonna be flour, egg, panko. It's a nice dough. It's a thermidor, all right? A thermidor. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see in the bowls, but I'll show you guys as we're going. All right, nothing yet for me though. Almost there, but just be really careful. Sometimes with these brioche buns, they can go from not toasted to like completely toasted very fast. It's an interesting stove too, because anything under 7 seems to be like really low, and then above 7, it's very hot. So in the flour, you can add a little truffle salt, or you can add your favorite seasoning, okay? Sometimes it's nice to do Old Bay, all right? I actually got something here, okay, that is coming soon, that I'm gonna show you guys a sneak peek of. And as long as you promise not to take any pictures, you guys will be the first humans on the face of this planet to see this. Thumbs up if you promise not to take any pictures. Okay. There might be some people from the marketing team that are going to get mad at me, but I'm going to show you. All right, we've been working on these dope new spices. And we got the first jars in-house today. So these are going to be coming soon. You can get them online in your box. 6 blends that my partner, Chef Tyler, did all the flavors for. So I'm going to use a little bit in my flour. All right, let's take a look at these guys. Toasty? Not yet. Aren't taking a long time. Anyways, we'll get our onion rings going here. So in the first one, basically, you're gonna have the flour and the onion rings, right? We like to get them nice and coated. And then Chef Corey, will you help me just hold that camera so they can see what we're doing? So basically in this first one here, we got our onion and flour. Yeah, some nice S&P seasoning. Perfect, that's coming soon. And our next one, we're gonna want some eggs. And then our last one, it'll be panko. You wanna make sure the eggs are nicely whipped up. And if you find they're a little too thick, you can just add a little water. We'll basically just want a nice egg wash. Okay? And then our very last one is going to be our panko. Panko is Japanese breadcrumbs that are perfect. They're getting super crispy. Something else you can use to have them be nice and crispy is actually potato flake. So we'll go one by one here. Sometimes it's nice to use like some tongs or something so your hands don't get all crazy. And then if you would, Corey, if you just hold it like up like this so we can kind of show them what we're doing. Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna take one in the egg and then right into the panko. That way it gets super nice and crispy. Once it comes out, okay, then you don't want to push it too much, okay? You just want the panko to be able to dry on it. Then we're going to go onto a tray. Just like that, onto a nice tray. And we'll go one at a time. You'll be done in no time, okay? So wet hand, right in, wow. All right, I'm gonna kick on a little bit of music. I wanna see you guys making these onion rings out there. Okay, Chef Josh can help me spotlight you guys. All right, perfect. go. Awesome job, little guys. Okay, awesome job, guys. There goes Chef Pam. Beautiful. Awesome job, guys. I'd love to know if you guys got any favorite places for onion rings or French fries, okay? A spot I used to really like, I don't know anymore, it's kind of gone downhill just a little bit, okay? But I want to hear from you guys. You can either unmute, Shaw will make it where you can unmute, or you can drop it in the chat. But I used to love, one of my things is with my mom, we'd go to Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake. I love the fries. I love the steak, not the steak burgers, but the patty melts. And then I love getting a little cheese sauce with my French fries. So Andrea says Portillo's in Chicago. I have not been there. Sounds tasty. Roasty says my stomach. Yes, this is a great place for the onion rings to end up. Okay, where else? You guys know any spots in Boston? Okay, I'm out here now. There's also this place, they serve chicken sandwiches and they do really cool waffle fries. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Chick-fil-A. I got my buns toasted over here. So I'm gonna turn mine off. I'm gonna do a couple more. Roasty says Ford's Garage, JG Mellon in New York City. Nice, great recommendations out here. There's a cool spot in New York City called Morgenstern's that does really good shakes, fries, burgers. Hunt's Dairy Bar in Farmington, MO. Is that Missouri? Sue, is that Missouri? Someone help me out here. MO. I think that's Missouri. Montana? Shaw, what does MO stand for? We gotta ask ChatGPT. Give us 1 second. Missouri. Okay, thank you. That's what I said to begin with, just so you guys know. From the get-go, I was just messing with you guys. Okay. Father's Office in Santa Monica, blue cheeseburger with onion ring toppings. Ooh. Wow. The Bearded Lady in Fort Worth. Fried leeks. What? That's cool. I've never heard of any place serving fried leeks as like a thing, like a dish. All right, I got a couple more, and then I'm gonna be cleaning up here. Matt in MPLS. Okay, Sue. Now you're just messing with me. All right, where is MPLS? My place? Is that what that stands for? MPLS. Mise en place? Minneapolis? Wow. Is that a real acronym? Okay. Nice. That's cool. Well, I also really like God's Roadside over in FRLMNOP. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but cool place. Okay, John says, yep. The Yearling. God's Roadside is actually tied. It's up in Napa. NAPA, Napa. Okay, there we go. I got a nice stack of onion rings now. What's up? I'm gonna move this to the side. I wanna come out there and see your onion rings stack. First, I gotta clean my hands. Just a little bit. We'll use that cast iron to make our burgers, okay? So don't get rid of it. Sierra says, my cast iron is not sticking, cancel. My panko is not sticking to the onion anymore. What should I do? So sometimes what can happen as you're doing this, Sierra, is you start out and the panko's all broken up. It's really nice. As you keep going, it starts clumping together. So there's two things you can do here. Okay. One is if you had more panko, you add the panko to it, right? Two, if you don't have more panko, then you can, if you have any sort of device, a colander, a strainer that you can kind of strain out the clump parts. We got any more panko in there? Yeah, put it in there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. Sometimes what we do in the restaurant is, if you've ever seen, have you guys ever seen a hotel pan? Does anybody know what this is? I'm gonna show you guys this. This is an important lesson. Okay, these are pretty cool. So, like I was saying, I cooked at the French Laundry for a number of years. I cooked at Sea Island. Someone said that in the chat. So these are hotel pans. So if you're doing like hundreds of onion rings, every once in a while what you do is put your panko through this to sift it out one more time. So I got my onion rings done. Hold yours up to the camera. We want to see these, okay? And if you make a bunch extra, you can freeze them. Before you fry them, you can freeze them. They actually fry better once frozen, okay? I want to come out here, see how they're looking. Is there a good gluten-free keto replacement for panko? A good gluten-free replacement is potato flakes, like mashed potato flakes, like instant potatoes, which is not gluten. A good, let me think about it for a second. One that is also keto would be, I'm gonna look it up. I'm also thinking about what I've done before. Oh, you know what some people have been doing is there's coconut panko, and then there's cauliflower crunch. But something that should work if you do it right, that isn't like a gimmicky product, is almond flour. I know almonds are like right on the line with, but I think almond flour will be okay. You could use for this, and that would work out really nice. All right, Hold these onion rings up. I want to see them. All right. What up, guys? Wow, look at all that. Nice. And ham perfect. Nice. Team Jason, we got some birthday onion rings over there. Chef Bob, wow. Awesome job, guys. Yeah. Okay, we're on the highway to Burger Town. Okay, it's a great place. Very tasty. Doesn't take much longer to get there. So if you guys are done with your onion rings, just give me a quick thumbs up. If you need a second, just give me that half thumbs out there. Okay. John, that is correct. Nailing it. Where is John? I want to see John. John, what's up with this no camera situation? You're shy.
Chef,
Yes.
Chef,
Yes.
how long do you think I have my toaster oven at 350. I just put my onion rings in. How long do you think?
A toaster oven or an air fryer?
Yes, toaster oven, air fryer. It's a combo. So it's set on air fryer.
Oh, cool. One, if you're not getting it crispy like you want, if you hit it with a little pan spray, that can help. Two, I think it'll take 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so it looks like everyone's there on the onion rings. Even if someone's finishing them up, we can start cooking these burgers. The burgers are going to cook pretty fast. The rest of this class is going to move pretty quick. We're going to get you guys enjoying these delicious smash burgers, okay? Elizabeth, are you ready for this? Can I see a thumbs up over there? Oh, yes. Look at that thumbs up. Perfect. All right, sweet. So we're gonna go to our stove camera. We wanna make sure our levels are correct. I got my cast iron, I got my fryer here, okay? I'm gonna get my cast iron on a medium-high heat. And if you guys can see, I got my beautiful toasted buns, okay? My buns have been not buttered, but beautifully toasted. Wow. If you need to just wipe out the cast iron, that is totally cool. And we are officially on step 6, okay, on how to cook. And what we're gonna do is start cooking these onion rings first and then start cooking these burgers. So with one small onion ring that you're willing to sacrifice, we're gonna test it. And you want it to be able to go in there, okay, and it should start bubbling immediately, one note, okay? Oh, you guys can see. But if you do this, the one way that this can go wrong is your oil is not hot enough, okay? If it's not hot enough, you put your onion rings in, all the batter falls off. If it's hot, you put your onion rings in, the batter sticks, okay? Because it cooks the egg. Very important. This one here, not hot enough, okay? Not hot enough. So I'm turning my heat up here. If you got an infrared thermometer, I'm using canola oil or even a meat thermometer. As long as you can't touch the bottom of the pan, okay? You want it to be about 350. See, we're at 300. I didn't even have to use the thermometer to tell you that it's not hot enough. So we got to get up to 350. It'll get up pretty fast, okay? And then once you got it at the right temperature, you can put a good amount in there. I always like to add a little bit of salt too when they come out. So I'm bringing my onion rings close. And it's funny, once you start cooking a lot, you don't need a thermometer anymore. It helps, I think. What happens in the restaurant is you're so busy that you would never be able to do everything you have to do if you use a thermometer for everything. We're getting up there on this one. Another note, as you guys are doing this, I know a lot of times people don't fry at home, is one, make sure there's enough room between the oil and the top of the pan. It's gonna bubble up a lot, right? And if it bubbles over, it can get very scary, all right? So that's one tip, tip number one, okay? All right, Chef Sue. Tip number two is that you can add more than you think. Once you get it going, just when you add the onion rings, it's gonna cool the temperature down. It's gonna cool the oil down. So you might have to turn the heat up just a little bit more or start a little bit higher. So those are the two main tips here. Hannah and Marshall say, Chef, what are your hobbies? That is so nice of you to ask. I will tell you right after we do these onion rings. Okay, so we're gonna use our thermometer here. Cool. So it's about 360, 370. So I'm gonna turn my knob down just a little bit, and I'm gonna go in. One, oh my gosh, look at that bubbling. That's exactly what we want, ladies and gentlemen. Chef John, do you see this? If you're nodding yes, I can't tell because your camera is off, okay? That's it. All right, so you wanna watch them, they're gonna cook fast, okay? That's good, this is what we want. All right, using a spider, you can move them around a little bit. Wow, guys, these are gonna be really nice. Jason says, what temperature also is my birthday? Jason, we told you happy birthday today, okay? 350 for temperature. Okay, so as they get nice golden brown, we're gonna start taking them out. Something for you guys to know, when you do onion rings at home, they're gonna be a little splotchy. It's okay, right? It's just, it's not when the onion rings you're used to at the store, even at most restaurants, are like made by machines. Okay? So just something to note. Okay, these are looking nice. Letting these get a little bit crispier. So see if we can check the temperature. See if it's dropped. I feel like it's dropped a little bit. Yeah, see, it's already at 320. This thing's actually pretty cool. It's like the perfect onion ring selector. Yeah, that one's ready. Okay. Man, these are gonna be tasty. They should smell awesome. Just a note. Okay, popping these out one by one. And then we're going in. I'm letting it come up to temp again. Cool, so that's about 360. You see I drop it in. Really good bubbles, okay? When it's nice and hot and you drop it in, you won't lose the batter. You lose the batter when it's not hot enough. You can see a couple of these that came in later weren't hot enough. That's okay. That's how you learn while you're cooking. You're learning as you go. That's the beauty of this. You eat your mistakes. Okay? That is the beauty. Now I just pulled these out. I just want to add a little bit of salt to these, okay? Thank you, Chef Jason. Okay, after I cook these, I'm gonna come out and see your guys's. Wow. Flipping these guys over. So I've been in this kitchen for like 12 hours a day for the past 5 days with our new videographer. And we've been cranking out some content for you guys. Started a new series, How to Butcher Box, to talk about all the awesome tips. And we're bringing some of our Truffle Shuffle recipes over. We made some dope mini beef Wellingtons today. Okay, that's the last of my onion rings, so I'm going to turn the heat off. Don't let this keep getting hot if you're not watching it. Cool, there we go. John, you can subscribe, go to the Butcher Box YouTube channel and subscribe to that, Truffle Shuffle. We haven't posted any of the new stuff live, but just wait, it's gonna be awesome. Right, Corey?
Yes, sir. Yes, chef.
Okay, so I got my onion rings right here. Oh my gosh, my camera's all tangled up. It's okay, we got it. Boom. Okay. Wow, look at that. Okay, I want to see your guys's. Hold them up to the camera. Let's see how they are looking. Ladies and gentlemen, we want these to look like rings from Saturn. I gotta find a good space song. It's about Space Jam. Here we go. All right, let's see these out there. These look like rings from Saturn. Nice. There you go, Karen. Chef Lori. Chef Sue nailing it. Chef Kirsten, amazing. All right, Chef Shaw, how you doing over there? It's a cool song. Okay, set these in a warm spot, okay, and then we're gonna make our smash burgers. Make sure you taste one, okay? Take it, hit it with that sauce, give it a taste. Over at Jason's house, you guys should make an onion ring birthday cake. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a taste. And then, Jamesy, will you share the Butcher Box one too? All right, then we have one question. What are my hobbies? I love cooking, okay? I also did an Ironman. I'm training for another one. I almost drowned on my first one. Not because of anything other than I had to pee at the wrong time. Literally, I just freaked out, and that's it. And then I love cooking with you guys. Amazing onion rings, guys. So, smash burger time. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this oil so we got no issues. Wipe everything down. You guys are doing really good, by the way. Cruising. Cool. Let's grab these patties. We're gonna have a little canola oil. And you guys want to season up these burgers, okay? And what you're gonna want to do here is find something, okay? Find something that you can use to smash these in the pan. You might need something a little bit heavier than just a spatula, but a spatula might also work. Okay, so let's do this. Get you guys up close and personal. Hit it with just a little bit of canola oil. And if you got them super thin, sometimes what helps is actually to use a spatula to pick them up and drop them. Oop, there it is. I might have to do mine 2 at a time, I don't want to crowd the pan too much here. Okay, so I got them in. I'm gonna season the back side of these. And these are pretty thin, they're gonna cook pretty fast. And you'll also want a lid that will allow us to really melt the cheese on these. That's a big part of getting these just right. There's something that can act as a lid. A lot of people like to use a small metal bowl. And if you have like a flat top, that's kind of their move. Is use a small metal bowl. But you could use a normal lid that you have at home as well. Okay, I'm gonna give these guys a flip. I'm turning my heat up a little bit here. Nice. And then a press. Okay? A nice smash. Okay? John, the real beauty with the smash burger is getting the crispy edges, so it's hard to do it medium rare. You can do like a double cheeseburger medium rare though. Okay? Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add my cheese. And you really just want to like toast this. It's okay if it goes on the edge. And then what we're gonna do is add a little splash of water. All right. And then your lid. And then you want to get a plate ready with your bun. I'd recommend that you go ahead and add some sauce to that, okay? Oh, yes. Wow. All right, 10 more seconds and we're gonna look. When you think it's ready, just wait 10 seconds. Oh my God. Look at these. Insanity. All right, let's see this nice cheesiness. Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay, and then what you'll have is these little cheese crisps. Okay, those are good. We want those. I'm double stacking these guys here. Wow. Okay. My bun's sliding a little bit. And then I'm using my spatula, just getting the rest of these out. Perfect. Okay, so I got this stacked cheesy burger, my sauce. To finish it, I'm just gonna add a little bit of lettuce, okay? And you can either put the onion rings right on the burger or just onto the side. I'm gonna add just a couple onto this guy. Boom. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yes. Wow. Okay. Wherever you guys are at in this, I want to come out there. I want to see how these are looking. Okay. Wherever you're at in this process, I want to see how they're looking. All right. Some people thought the Big Mac went away, but I got to say, this is the return of the Mac. All right, Robert, that's stunning. Mac Daddy Burger right there. All right, Sue, wow. Oh, Sierra, look at those. And little chef Sebastian. Everyone's excited for burgers over here. Oh, Bob. Wow. All right, Chef Sue. Oh, perfect. Awesome job, guys. All right, who else has a burger to show off here? We want to see these. All right, how about Chef Haley? Who else? We got Team Laura. We got Chef Jason's birthday. How's that looking over there? And so to tell you guys about some of the classes we got coming up, Jacob, perfect. Next Sunday, we're doing a chimichurri grilled steak. And then the Sunday after that, we're doing a really special class. And it's our paella. And so we're going to be making like a chicken sausage paella, super tasty. And what's really cool about it is I actually just got back from Spain, where I went and took a paella class myself, hung out with the chef, got some awesome footage. We're going to show that off in the class. And I learned the secret of how to get the right color for the paella. Okay? And you'll see, it's a very, very funny video. I hope to see all of you guys in that class, okay? And I want to take 1 second, give everyone here a round of applause for crushing these burgers, okay? Anna and Marshall say, will we ever do a hot dog class? What do you want to do in a hot dog class? Like a fancy hot dog, or like a... I need some more information here. We can do some hot dog content. Okay, I think we could do like a kid's hot dog class. That'd be pretty tight. Yeah. Any kind of hot dog. Okay, we'll do a hot dog class. I really like if anyone gets the Gouda sausage, you know what I'm talking about? That has the cheese in it. That stuff's awesome. Hot dog and chili. Okay. We will do a hot dog class. It's funny, my fiance loves hot dogs. She keeps asking about them too. All right. One more time. Anyone has those burgers that didn't get to show it off, show them off. I want to see how they're looking. Oh, nice job, Chef Elizabeth. Awesome job, guys. Wyatt and Elizabeth. We got any other little chefs with us today? Let's see all the little chefs out there. All right, here we go. Oh, crushing that burger. That thing's gone. Okay. All right, we want to see everyone else's burgers out there. Chef Rosie, how's that looking? Oh my gosh. Wow. Judging on that burger, I would buy insurance from you any day. Okay? Any day. All right, nice job, Chef Robert. Perfect onion rings. There you go. All right, Chef Sue has the last bite of that burger. I don't think she liked it. Okay, we got Chef Jason over here. She says best burger she's ever made. Wow. All right, happy birthday, guys. Wow, that's looking perfect. Chef Edith. All right. Awesome job, guys. So when you guys get the email, make sure you sign up. If not, head to Truffle Shuffle. We also got some good kids classes coming up. But you guys did absolutely incredible. Thank you for cooking with me. You guys are the best, okay? And for anyone who is celebrating the birthday, okay, we're going to go out to a happy birthday song. Not the happy birthday song, but a happy birthday song. All right, bon appetit, guys. Enjoy.